Welcome back to Reviews Inside TV, your trusted channel for in-depth reviews, real-world insights, and brutally honest takes on the tech you're thinking of bringing home. Today, we're diving into a highly anticipated 2024 release from Samsung, the 55-inch Class 4K Crystal UHD DU8000 series Smart TV. Packed with features like Motion Xcelerator, Object Tracking Sound Lite, and Samsung's new Crystal Processor 4K, it's being pitched as a sleek, performance-driven centerpiece for your home theater setup. But does it live up to the spec sheet? Let's break it down. The DU8000 series is a 55-inch 4K UHD TV equipped with HDR, Samsung's Crystal processor for 4K upscaling, and dynamic crystal color, which claims to deliver over 1 billion shades. It includes a feature Samsung calls Air Slim, a minimalist design that's meant to practically melt into your wall. You'll also find Motion Xcelerator tech to reduce lag and blur, a gaming hub for cloud-based play, Tizen OS for smart functionality, and built-in Alexa voice support. It also touts mega contrast, adaptive sound, and Object Tracking Sound Lite, promising immersive audio that follows the action on screen. Setting up the DU8000 was straightforward. Right out of the box, the build felt lightweight but not cheap. Mounting was easy thanks to the ultra-slim profile, and the Tizen OS walked me through the initial setup within minutes. I ran the TV through a full cycle of use, streaming 4K content on Netflix, switching between sports and gaming, even connecting a soundbar and testing internal audio. In a brightly lit room, the panel held up surprisingly well. Colors were sharp and motion smoothing handled fast-moving sports without introducing annoying artifacts. The gaming hub was a pleasant surprise. I streamed Xbox Cloud Gaming without a console, and the input lag was low enough to make casual play enjoyable. On the audio side, the Object Tracking Sound Lite performed well in action scenes, but it lacks the punch of more advanced sound systems. For casual use, though, it does create a believable sense of spatial sound. Where the experience dipped was in darker content. While HDR is present, peak brightness isn't at OLED levels, and some shadow details got lost in moody scenes. Here's the pros and cons straight. Pros. Ultra-slim Air Slim design really is a space saver and looks great wall-mounted. 4K upscaling via Crystal processor improves standard content noticeably. Dynamic crystal color enhances color fidelity well for this price point. Tizen OS is responsive and intuitive with a wide app selection. Gaming Hub offers console free play and quick access to titles. Object Tracking Sound Lite gives a spatial boost to audio without needing extra speakers. Cons. Brightness levels could be better for darker HDR content. No Dolby Vision, which some competitors offer in this price range. Built-in speakers are serviceable, but underwhelming for bass-heavy content. Limited HDMI ports might be tight for gamers or multi-device users. From a value perspective, this TV sits comfortably in the mid-range bracket. You're not paying premium tier pricing, but the DU8000 still delivers strong performance, especially for users looking for an everyday 4K screen with light gaming and streaming in mind. It isn't over-engineered. Samsung kept the focus on the right things, like visual clarity, modern aesthetics, and smart functionality. If you're expecting OLED-like black levels or cinema-grade audio, this isn't it. But for its price, what you get in design, software, and visual performance feels fairly balanced. Compared to similarly priced models in the LED 4K category, the DU8000 stands out in a few areas. The inclusion of Object Tracking Sound Lite and Samsung's Gaming Hub give it an edge for casual gamers and streamers alike. However, some competing brands offer Dolby Vision and slightly higher peak brightness, which may give them an edge for home cinema enthusiasts. Samsung makes up for it with a cleaner interface and better ecosystem compatibility if you're already in the Samsung environment. In terms of build, the DU8000 series keeps things simple but smart. The Air Slim profile doesn't just look premium, it's genuinely helpful in tight setups. The bezel is minimal, the materials feel solid, and nothing about it screams budget. While it doesn't have a premium metal frame, the plastic chassis doesn't flex or feel flimsy. Over a few weeks of testing, no performance degradation was noticed, and the OS stayed snappy with no crashes or noticeable slowdown. While I didn't need to reach out to Samsung customer service during the review period, the brand has a solid reputation for warranty support and software stability. Most firmware updates for this series roll out smoothly in the background, though no critical patches were required during testing. If you're looking for cheaper alternatives, consider stepping down to the TU8000 series or comparable models from other brands that don't offer object tracking sound or the same gaming support. However, you will be giving up features like the gaming hub, which might matter if you're exploring cloud gaming. So here's the final word on the Samsung 55-inch DU8000. It doesn't reinvent the wheel, but it sharpens it. This is a TV best suited for viewers who want a sleek, modern 4K screen with above-average visual quality, smart features that don't lag behind, and a few thoughtful touches like sound tracking and upscaling. It's not for everyone. It's going to please the hardcore cinephile or audiophile, but for mainstream users, especially those interested in casual gaming and streaming, it checks the right boxes. Just manage your expectations around HDR brightness and audio depth. By the way, if you're enjoying this breakdown, don't forget to like, subscribe, and smash that bell icon so you never miss out on our deep dive reviews. We've got plenty more tech tests and product rundowns coming your way. Thanks for tuning in to Reviews Inside TV. You'll find the link to grab the DU8000 in the comments box below. If you already own this model or have any questions about it, drop a comment. We'd love to hear your take. Until next time, this is Reviews Inside TV signing off, where the screen never lies, and neither do we.